Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode of Lucifer. This is Season 2, episode number 7, which is titled My Little Monkey. Whatever that's gonna be about. Yeah, so last episode, Lucifer finally came out, I guess you could say, to Linda, to the doctor, right? She knows who she's dealing with now. I mean, it's kind of funny because I remember thinking early on in like Season 1, obviously Chloe never bought anything Lucifer told her. Chloe never called on. Chloe never like understood he actually was the devil, right? Even though he literally kept telling her. With Linda, I actually kind of always felt that she did take him seriously, of course. And I think, well, what I've come to realize is like she did take him seriously. It's her job to take him seriously, right? But like she is listening to what he says and she's willing to kind of accept what he says while probably still thinking, yeah, that it's all a metaphor, right? And that's what she called out in the last episode. Like, yeah, I get, you keep mentioning these things, these metaphors is what she literally said. And it's like, they never were metaphors, goddammit. And so Lucifer, of course, at last showed his true face to her, put on the devil's face, and I can't imagine what's going through her mind right now, because not only is she dealing with the literal devil, she slept with the devil in the past, of course. And I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see how this changes her and what this means for their dynamic moving forward, right? I mean, her lips were shaking and, like, clearly she's kind of traumatized right now. So this might take a while for her to process exactly what's been happening this entire time, I guess, right? So, I mean, maybe we don't see her for a while, honestly. Maybe she just needs to withdraw for the foreseeable couple of episodes, But again, I mean, this could be something that actually changes her permanently, right? Very excited to see exactly where all this is going to go, as Lucifer, of course, is still dealing with the guilt of having killed Uriel, kind of got himself in trouble with Dan and Chloe, of course, at the police force. Again, it's all been kind of getting to him, right? It's all been building up. So yeah, I'm excited to dive into this new episode. That's exactly what we're going to do, guys. If you enjoy my reactions to Lucifer, you can of course get early access to the next bunch of episodes. I think a good 18 straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out over there. We're probably going to be on the next season already, even though this one is quite long, I think. Full-length reactions are going to be up there too if you'd like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety, and you can sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now as well. With that being said, let's dive into this new episode.
Hawaiian bread, just the way you like it.
Thanks, Petey.
Wholesome.
Oh, thank you, Officer Decker.
Somebody's definitely getting killed here, though. Question is, which of the two?
Hot Tub High School?
Opens Friday.
Oh.
My little monkey's gonna be a star. Do me a favor. I hear there's some funny business about 15 minutes in.
Oh, you mean that scene where...
Yeah. Let's not finish that thought.
Dude, is this Chloe's dad? I think so. Oh, no.
You okay, Petey?
What the fuck?
Hand over the cash.
Yes.
What for, dude? What for? Are you fucking for real? Just because you're committing a robbery, I guess, huh? Yeah, man just stood in the way. He was a cop, of course. He was gonna stop you. That's tragic, dude. I mean, I watched a recap just now and they mentioned, like Chloe had said at some point, or it was mentioned at least that her dad literally died as that movie kind of premiered. It actually gave you the impression that like he killed himself after seeing what her role in the, in the movie turned out to be. You know what I mean? But no, this is actually what it was.
No, Warden, you listen to me. This man killed my father. He cannot be released.
Wow, they're gonna let him free? Justice system is so unfair, dude. I swear to God, if you kill a cop like that, honestly, you deserve to rot for the rest of your life.
Dr. Linda just cancelled my session. She won't take my calls. I think I've truly scared her off.
Here we go.
I mean, you're the one who suggested I open up to her. Well, smashing advice, detective.
I don't have time for this right now.
Well, do we have a case?
Same thing would happen if you actually open up to Chloe here too.
There's no way that you can help me right now. You're too you.
Yes, you're right, detective.
I do get what you're saying. It can be a little too much.
But clearly, I need to be not me instead, someone better, more helpful.
Wow.
More boring.
Okay, got you a hot soy latte, extra fun.
And I like that. I mean, honestly, the real question is, how did Chloe manage to hold out with him for the entire first season, right? When he was still being his real sort of douchey self. Now he's just somebody with a problem. You know, he's becoming more and more human. And again, like, I appreciate that about him. Even the fact that he's acknowledging about himself that he's got an issue right now he needs to work on.
You okay, Chloe?
All good. Just on my way out.
Something is seriously bothering her.
No, I hadn't noticed.
We've all got our own problems.
I know it's your father we're talking about, but this wasn't my call.
Wow.
Fields has been a model prisoner for over a decade. He lobbied the Prisoners' Rights Board, and they said yes.
Just 1 decade, though? At least give him 2. I thought in America they actually had, like, much stronger punishments than they do over here. Here we're soft as hell.
I wish there was something we could do.
Wow. Eye to eye.
What if I told you I wasn't Lucifer anymore?
What?
I've decided to try and walk a mile in another man's shoes. See the world from a different perspective. I'm going to learn how to douche.
Well, you're gonna call yourself Dan too? Dan the sequel? Oh no. What? Did he do this? I don't get it. They were gonna let him free, right? Is this somebody else?
You're not gonna get away with this! Joe Fields.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess that kind of solves the problem for you, doesn't it, Chloe? Yeah, you know, this is going to be kind of conflicting, because she's going to have to go after the killer, but at the same time, obviously, yeah. Damn, now you're going to have to start feeling a little bad for Joe Fields, I guess. You know, maybe that's not what he deserved either, but yeah.
Because I want to learn what it's like to be you, Daniel. Your approach to life intrigues me. Anyway, the detective already agreed to it. You're the department bottom, so you're to do as she says. But people like you. They find you helpful, like duct tape or a trusty socket wrench. I want you to show me how to be a tool.
You stay out of the way, follow my lead, I call all the shots, you understand?
Well, this feels like something that you would agree to, so yes.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, Lucifer. You just gotta stop, you know, joking around about everybody you interact with and actually take them seriously and, you know, play leader.
They targeted him while he was vulnerable. This was a hit, Dan. The guy who killed your dad was just murdered, and you caught the case? Yeah. That is totally messed up.
So this is somebody coming back at him with a vengeance, like, quest or something? It's weird, because he's been locked up for 10 years, and apparently he's been, like, a model prisoner, so you wouldn't think he has any enemies on the inside. Has somebody just been waiting to take him down still on the outside that entire time?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Fine? You should be ecstatic. Your father's killer just got the ultimate punishment.
Lucifer.
Who was first on the scene?
What did we just say, Lucifer? You gotta change.
You followed him?
Yeah. I know this looks bad.
You stalked your father's murderer right before he was killed.
That was a terrible move, detective.
Now they're gonna suspect her.
I was angry. The guy killed my father. He had the nerve to smile at me. Do you have any idea what that feels like?
Yeah, also, that's not what a model prisoner would do. Somebody who's felt guilt.
Yes, Detective Dan and I won't rest until we catch the killer.
I don't think that it's a good idea for Lucifer to be part of this case.
I was gonna say, you talking about us? We?
She needs someone like you, a reliable, helpful, boring detective. Now, the good news is that's me as well now, so the Dans are on the case.
He literally called them the dance. I love it.
I went through all the prints from the van. All of them cleared as prison personnel, except for an ex-con named Rodney Lamb. He served time with Joe Fields.
It's a lead.
You're wearing that to an interview?
Preschool aid?
Do you like little kids?
I've dealt with filthy, screaming humans before. At least these are smaller.
I guess you kind of inspired her, Trixie, you know? She likes you.
What do you love to do?
I don't know.
Well, just be yourself.
Thanks, little human.
She's so wholesome, honestly. So good.
Why don't you ever talk about Grandpa?
I guess because I miss him.
Okay.
Can I help you? Chloe Decker? You're gonna pay for what you've done.
What the fuck is this about now? Oh, I think this might be Joe Fields' wife or something? Coming to take revenge, thinking Chloe killed him? Probably more like daughter, right?
My father was a good man. He didn't deserve to get gunned down like an animal.
Yeah, guess who you're talking to?
You killed killed my father. Thought you were getting revenge, but you murdered an innocent man.
Yeah.
Tina, think about your baby. If you pull that trigger, you'll never hold her again.
What do you mean innocent man, though? Like, he's supposed to have done that. Are we saying the guy never fucking killed her dad after all?
Who's here?
It's nothing, honey. Stay in your room.
Jesus.
Oh, God. Sorry. I was just so angry. I never wanted to believe my dad killed a cop. Today, when I got the video,
What video?
his lawyers sent this to me. Said I was to receive it upon the event of his death.
What? Upon the event of his death. So what? It could have something to do with the original killing, I guess, right? I don't know. But all I know is that these two are actually in very similar positions.
Sorry, not sorry. I had to stop for a costume change.
Nice jacket.
Thank you.
Oh, man, what the hell? Are you here to work or are you here to play games?
Well, I'll have you know, I take the school of Dan quite seriously.
He's literally taking over his clothing style, too.
This guy has a serious history of violence. He might have a gun. He might take a hostage.
So he wouldn't say he'd be openly eating a nacho burrito dog sitting on that car.
Is that him?
You watch my six. Rodney Lamb, LAPD, no sudden moves. You're under arrest. Rodney?
Maybe we blend in so well he doesn't even see us.
Yeah, that man is unfazed.
Good call, Rodney. Nice and easy. Oh, just wanted one last meal.
I love how he's so casual about it. This dude is just like, he's been through it all, you know. Seriously, it just doesn't faze him anymore whatsoever.
Baby, it's Daddy. If you're watching this, it means I'm dead.
So what, is this just gonna be him actually talking about the case and trying to make it clear to her that, like, he really never did this and he truly means that? Obviously, she herself must have felt some, you know, doubt about it, right? Like, yeah, he's gonna deny that he did it, but, you know, she probably was never fully able to rule out that, like, he might have actually.
But I want you to know the truth. I didn't kill that guy.
See? He's innocent.
Tina, I can tell your dad loves you very much, but this video doesn't prove anything.
No, I mean, that's literally what every criminal will say, though. Like, we're still gonna need proof.
16 years. He recorded this the day my father was killed.
Huh.
3 minutes before he died. What part of town is this?
It's our old apartment in Venice.
My father was killed across the city in Koreatown.
Okay, what? 3 minutes before he died? So how did he know in advance that he was going to be held guilty for it? Because he knew about it. He knew that it was going to happen. But okay, fair enough. If we can tell his location here and it's 3 minutes before it happened, then we can rule out that it wasn't him. Interesting, but he's still connected.
I killed Joe Fields. He disrespected me in the yard. So when I heard that he was getting some sort of temporary leave, I knew that it was my chance to make things right.
There you have it.
That's easy enough. Yeah, that's not the biggest mystery of them all, though.
Where did you say you stopped that van again?
Spring in college?
We found it at Hill.
That's what I meant.
You emptied the clip into the driver, right?
Hell yeah.
Driver died from a single shot to the neck.
But Dan won.
He's telling him a bunch of lies. He's telling him a bunch of lies, and he's just saying, yeah. He wants to be held. He wants to be, held accountable for it, even though he didn't do it. What the fuck?
You don't know the facts because you didn't do it.
Oh, I see what you did there. Gosh, that's why you're Dan one.
Hey, maybe I qualify more as a Dan too, you know?
What do you want out of life?
To be a good provider, take care of my family.
So you confessed to a crime you didn't commit. It's quite counterintuitive.
Exactly, that doesn't make any sense. You're getting yourself locked up, my guy.
You've been locked up for most of your life. That's all you know.
It's a business model.
Out here, I'm no one, guys.
And if we don't arrest you, you don't get any money.
But if he really wants back in the slammer, then false confession's a criminal offense, correct?
Definitely an obstruction of justice. Could get you a few years.
Okay, good news, I guess. We're gonna get you what you want.
I put word out that I needed money. I was desperate, and some people came to me with an offer.
Yeah, so the question really is that, like, the murder of Fields, I assume is gonna be connected, actually, to the murder of Chloe's dad then, right? Might be the same people.
I need a character reference. Linda?
Practice is closed. For the foreseeable years, I guess.
Can you teleport?
What? No. You left your window open.
Yeah.
He showed you. I saw his face.
Well, you're taking it really well, actually.
As well as any human probably could.
Linda, you're not afraid of me, are you?
Of course I am.
She should be.
I thought it was a sexual metaphor.
Well, you're not wrong there.
But you really are one.
Is that really so bad?
Please go.
Don't bother, don't bother. The best thing you can do is just give her time, you know? That's the only way this ever, you know, gets fixed again. Just gotta make her come to terms with it, right? Like, she'll need some time, like I said, to process all this, and it's completely understandable.
He's a fall guy. He made a false confession in exchange for regular payments to his daughter.
Well, we just met a chap who did the same thing.
Oh.
Rodney got paid to make a false confession. Money was transferred into his wife's account right after we arrested him. This is the same account that paid Rodney Lamb's wife.
So whoever killed Joe Fields killed my father.
Oh. That's how it's all connected, huh?
Don't blame yourself. You were just a kid back then.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
Yeah. Her whole life just turned upside down. Imagine finding out, like, what, decades later, that things never were the way you figured they were? Been pointing your anger at the wrong guy the entire time?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Dan. Espinosa.
Chloe Decker.
Nice to meet you. Can I help you with those? Come on, I'll show you around.
I don't know how they did it, but they actually do look younger to me too.
Are you John Decker's daughter? It was a little before my time, but he sounded like a great guy.
The best.
Man knew exactly what to say. Kinda wholesome, but...
Never fear, Lucy Dan is here. Or is it Lucifer, actually? It's got more of a ring to it.
Lucifer, yeah, no. Honestly, that one works better.
We have a suspect named Boris Sokolov, owns the bathhouse. Connects criminals, but keeps his own hands clean. No one has
Sokolov?
ever been able to get to him.
Yeah.
It's like I'm back in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Well, you're exactly the kind of person that Boris would deal with, so I need you to approach him and try to make a deal with him. But like I said before, he spooks really easily, so don't go... Boris!
What the fuck? Yeah, no, that's one way to approach. You gotta go real easy about this, though. Like, this is a connection you gotta build over time, surely, right? Before you can suggest something like that.
I don't know you. You don't. So let's fix that, shall we? The name's Dan.
Yo, man has completely had it, and I don't blame him.
Last 6 months of your dad's paperwork. You know, incident reports, booking slips, arrest records. I mean, half of it's on microfiche and like papyrus, but thought it would help, you know, to figure out what your dad was working on when he was killed.
Aww.
See? I knew you were a hugger.
Yeah, nah, it's super nice how she's like wanting to help her out.
These prints are unID'd from the scene. They could be the killers.
And did they ping anyone in the database?
No, dead end.
Maybe I can dig a little deeper.
Yeah, I figure you kind of want to trail down, but I imagine they already did that. You want to track down exactly, you know, what Fields did in the days sort of leading up to his arrest. I don't know how quickly they arrested him either. But again, you kind of find out where he went, what he did, who he met with. You find out the guy, you know, that actually instructed him to do all this and to give him the gun and stuff.
Why would I help you two?
Because we're just two regular fellows who need your help, Boris.
I don't believe you.
Mr. Sokolov.
People call me human lie detector.
I feel like regular fellows don't have these kinds of apps, though.
Because I look in my client's eyes, and I can know if they're telling the truth.
Well, I respect that, Boris. I have a trick myself that's quite similar. I want someone dead.
Who?
Lucifer Morningstar. Well, he hurts people. Not just his enemies, those close to him as well.
Yeah, you're gonna give him a picture too, then?
The world would be a better place without him.
You both have true hatred for this man.
Do we have a deal?
What exactly is the deal, though? Like, Boris and his guys would kill this Lucifer, who's obviously, well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Lucifer is even thinking when it comes to that. Because are they gonna point at somebody he actually needs to kill? Is this just to... Are they recording this or something, you know, so they can prove that this guy actually does these types of services? But are they supposed to be the fall guys in the case, you know, somebody needs to go down for that murder?
Go and take care of this Lucifer person. I'll find you your Patsy.
Oh.
Lovely.
Oh, like that. Oh, he'll just find a different fall guy. That's the service that he does. Okay, fair enough. And now he's busted.
We have hard evidence linking your bank account to 2 different murders. What do you have to say about that? I heard you're a human lie detector. Is that true?
He's clearly not the greatest at it.
I'm a daughter, and I'm not gonna let this go. So you point me in the right direction, or I swear to God, I'm gonna make your life a living hell.
I believe you.
In all fairness, I don't think you're therefore allowed to actually be here either, right?
He was sniffing somewhere. He didn't belong.
What do you mean? My father was a B cop at a robbery gone wrong.
Oh, your father was a hell of a lot more. What are we saying? He was corrupt, or he was dealing with some criminal activity? I don't know.
I think my father's death was a hit.
Yeah.
It sounds like he stumbled onto something huge and someone took him out for it.
Exactly, because that's the thing, right? This Boris guy is just the one that arranges the fall guy, but it still doesn't bring us any closer to who actually was the one that hired him to make that happen.
Wow. What's the job this time?
Topless maids, but apparently I still have to do some cleaning. Screw. I can't find the right job. My only friend stopped talking to me.
Only?
What's all of this?
I thought Trixie was her only friend.
I tried a bunch of stuff, but after my dad died, it's just felt right.
Yeah. Follow in his footsteps, huh?
How do you know what feels right?
You just know.
You just know. I don't know. I wish it was that easy to everyone. I feel like for a lot of people it can take quite a while to figure it out. If they ever do, you know, and Maze might be one of those. Plus, honestly, I feel like work and passion is kind of it's an overrated concept anyway. I don't think there's anything somebody could love doing their entire life. You know what I mean? Like everything eventually gets stale, everything gets repetitive. Like you want something else out of life every now and then. You know, it's just how it is.
Not this.
What?
Under a snuff movie, a human centipede. Clown porn, but not improv.
What's her name? Lucifer. Morningstar.
Oh, don't. Why would you fucking do that, though?
I didn't expect the devil to be driving around L.A.
Oh, yes, I live here, actually. I do whatever I want.
I was kind of weird for one of Boris' guys to be in this room and thinking, guess we finally got him.
You got a girlfriend?
Yes.
Lovely. Can I borrow her?
But she's the love of my life.
Perfect.
That is not me!
I was gonna say, is that actually realizing man is standing in the room? Honestly, Lucifer was pretty easy to see.
You have the nerve to stand there and accuse me of making fun of you after everything you've done in the last couple of days. Hell, ever since we first met.
Detective Douche.
Dan. My name is Dan.
Time to put some respect on my name for once.
I only did it because you're everything that I'm not.
True.
Boring. Helpful. Your life is simple.
It has for a big part actually just been jealousy. Absolutely.
You're rich, you're handsome, you drive fancy cars, you date hot girls, you have no kids. How much more simple can life get?
Afraid you don't know the whole story.
Well, fine. Tell me.
These two are gonna be able to allow each other to, you know, switch roles. You know what I mean? Like one can teach the other.
I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of, man. And I'm just trying to work through them.
What, through mime? What do? Stuff your feelings in a box and throw away the key?
It's not mime. It's improv.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of his therapy sessions, I guess, right?
I'm not a spontaneous guy. I don't live in the moment like you do.
Yeah.
So, you were trying to learn how not to.
It was practice. It was practice to turn into you, Lucifer, I guess, literally.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it.
Look at these two.
Don't tell Chloe.
These two really are about to become best buds, man. That's crazy.
Thanks to you, I lost my friend.
Friend? What friend?
The doctor.
I was just working through some stuff. I didn't think that
See,
showing...
that's the problem.
In all fairness, he's lost her too.
Actually, there is something that's been bugging me, Detective. Do you mind if I play the me's advocate for just a second?
Go ahead.
Well, there's one part of this puzzle
The me's advocate, he said. Yeah, fair enough.
Joe Fields.
Why doesn't he fit?
Well, you said that he smiled at you when he was released.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Why would an innocent man smile at the daughter of man he took the fall for killing?
Yeah. None of this adds up.
The prints that Ella found on Field's transport van.
But those only gave us Rodney Lamb.
There were other prints, but they cleared as prison personnel. These are his prints.
Okay.
Deputy wardens are desk jockeys, bureaucrats.
So his print shouldn't have been there.
How does that explain him smiling, though?
What if he was smiling at the person next to me, the warden?
Oh.
Joe Fields and the warden had some kind of deal.
Oh.
16 years as a fall guy and then suddenly has a change of heart.
We had a grandkid. Maybe he got sick of the deal.
And that's why they also let him out so quickly, dude. Now this shit... I was gonna say, it doesn't make sense in America for people to be released after 10 years. I feel like I know for a fact that those punishments tend to, you know, last a lot longer. They're pretty hardcore over there.
If I'm gonna take this guy down, I need my partner. And that's you, Lucifer Morningstar.
Bye-bye.
I thought it was kind of cool that Lucifer was sticking up for Dan, though.
I'm so sorry, Chloe. The warden gave us a slip.
He fled? That's what that means, right? Gave us the slip, he fled?
For the first time in 16 years, you know who the real killer is. It seems to me that justice is in your sights.
You're right.
Yeah, we're closer than ever.
I'm simply suggesting that you open a bottle of wine, or 3, for yourself, and just have a nice...
What? Who the fuck is held captive in her apartment now? Is this just Maze with a new fucking boyfriend? Not this late into the episode.
Shut up.
Oh. Oh. It is Maze. Not with a boyfriend, though.
I was bored. Had nothing to do. So, I tracked down the scumbag myself.
Did you get the confession out of him already? Also, the motivation is still what we're looking for.
It's gonna feel good to call this in.
Wait, no, hold on, detective. You have a choice to make here.
So much punishment.
No.
Order off menu for once. Maze and I certainly won't.
Now, we can't just torture him here, though. Come on. Oh, shit.
You took my father away.
Lucifer, you're turning her into a monster now.
No. I'm sorry. I'll give you all the players in my operation. I'll give you money.
Yeah. Not what we want. Lucifer, I'm kind of hoping for you to step in here. You know what I mean? Like, tell her not to do this.
We'll see how you do in the prison that you ran. I'll bet your inmates will treat you real nice.
No, please.
Oh, yeah.
I can get you whatever you want.
In all fairness, he is about to be sent to living hell. Hell on earth. The same prison he was ruling over the inmates over.
I got paid as a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter?
LAPD paid me this finder's fee to track down some human scumbag. Hunting humans is a job.
Wait, that's actually a thing? In real life? This is not some RPG?
First thing I wanted to do was celebrate with my friend. That's you, Linda.
Damn, that's a bad sign, though. That means she doesn't want anything to do with you anymore.
Mace, how can we be friends? You're a demon. Lucifer's the devil. How am I supposed to get over that?
He's still the same old Lucifer.
Exactly. Nothing really has changed about him, in all fairness. You've been interacting with him. You just gotta kind of accept it for what it is, I guess. But I get that you're also just gonna be afraid about it.
Let Mazakine Smith thought you would drink. Maybe I'll devour your soul or something.
Okay, that's a good sign. I mean, the only problem is that there is genuine risk involved, right? Like, you stay friends with him. I mean, now you have a chance to walk away. You stay friends with him and you get them on your bad side. Like, that's the last thing you want, obviously. So in that way, I get that you'd be reserved about it.
Here you go, monkey.
Yummy.
Lucifer.
Why should the child go first? I'm far larger and hungrier.
It's okay, Mommy. He must have really wanted it.
Is she always so... hurt? What are you doing?
Bye, Lucifer!
Yes.
So cute.
I think he would be proud of you. My apologies, detective. I didn't mean to hurt you.
No.
Then why are you crying?
Because you said something nice.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think she's starting to feel very comfortable around you. Also, judging at the way she was looking at you. Yeah, that was nice though. Alright, guys. Another episode done. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now. So, I'll see you there.